Unit 14. It's the coldest city. Page 93. Exercise 2. Conversation. I love quizzes. Part A. Listen and practice.
This is one of the best airline magazines I've ever read. Oh, look, a quiz. Our world. How much do you know?
Oh, I love quizzes. Ask me the questions.
Sure. First question. Which country is larger, Mexico or Australia?
I know. Australia is larger than Mexico.
Okay, next. What's the longest river in the world?
That's easy. It's the Amazon.
All right. Here's a hard one. Which country is more crowded, Malta or England?
I'm not sure. I think Malta is more crowded.
Really? Okay, one more. Which city is the most expensive, Hong Kong, London, or Paris?
Oh, that's easy. Paris is the most expensive.
Page 93. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. How many questions did Steve get right?
So let's see how you did on this quiz. The first question, which is larger, Mexico or Australia? You said,
Australia.
and you're right. Both are large, but Australia is larger. Next, what's the longest river in the world? You said the Nile. Sorry, that's wrong. It's the Amazon.
Oh, of course. I knew that.
This next question I didn't know. Malta is more crowded than England.
So I got it right? I remember hearing that Malta is the most crowded country in Europe.
And finally, you said that Paris is the most expensive city.
Yeah, and it is, right?
Sorry, Steve. Actually, Hong Kong is the most expensive of the three.
Really? Wow. I guess I didn't do so well. 2 right, but 2 wrong.
No, come on. You did okay.
Page 93. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. Comparisons with adjectives.
Which country is larger, Australia or Mexico?
Australia is larger than Mexico.
Which country is the largest in the world?
Russia is the largest country.
Which is more crowded, Malta or England?
Malta is more crowded than England. Malta is the most crowded country in Europe.
Adjective, comparative, superlative.
Long. Longer. The longest.
Large. Larger. The largest.
Dry. Drier. The driest.
Big. Bigger. The biggest.
Beautiful. More beautiful. The most beautiful.
Crowded. More crowded. The most crowded.
Expensive. More expensive. The most expensive.
Good. Better. The best.
Bad. Worse. The worst.
Page 94. Exercise 4. Pronunciation. Questions of Choice, Part A. Listen and practice. Notice how the intonation in questions of choice drops, then rises, and then drops again.
Which city is more crowded, Hong Kong or Cairo?
Which city is the most expensive, London, Tokyo, or Moscow?
Page 94. Exercise 6. Listening. Quiz show. Listen to 3 people on a TV quiz show. Check the correct answers.
Our contestants this evening are Joshua, Rachel, and Andrew. And now, contestants, let's get right to our first question. Question number 1. Which is the oldest? The Statue of Liberty, the Eiffel Tower, or the Panama Canal? Joshua?
I think the Statue of Liberty is the oldest. I'm pretty sure they built the Eiffel Tower and the Panama Canal later.
That's correct. Question number 2. What is the tallest waterfall in the world? Is it Niagara Falls, Angel Falls, or Victoria Falls? Rachel.
Angel Falls is the highest. It's over 1,000 meters high.
That's right. Question number 3. Which is the heaviest? A pound of gold, a pound of butter, or a pound of feathers? Andrew?
They all weigh the same.
Yes. Question number 4. Which of the world's oceans is the smallest? The Southern Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, or the Indian Ocean? Nobody knows? Does anybody want to guess? Joshua.
The Indian Ocean is the smallest.
No, sorry.
Oh, shoot!
Andrew.
The Arctic Ocean is the smallest.
Correct. Question number 5. Which city has the largest population? Seoul, Sao Paulo, or Mexico City? Rachel.
Sao Paulo has the largest population.
Very good. Question number 6. Which continent is the driest, meaning which gets the least rain? Africa, Antarctica, or Australia? Rachel.
Antarctica is the driest of the 3.
That's right. Okay, contestants, the winner is...
Page 95. Exercise 9. Conversation. That's freezing. Part A. Listen and practice.
Hi, Lily. You're from Canada, right? I'm going to Toronto in January.
Actually, I'm from the U.S., but I went to school in Toronto. Winter there can be pretty cold.
How cold is it on average?
I think the average in January is around 20 degrees or maybe 25 degrees.
25 degrees? But that's warm.
25 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about -3 or 4 Celsius.
-3 or 4? That's freezing.
Oh, come on. That's not so cold. At least not where I'm from.
Really? Where are you from?
Well, I live in Fairbanks, Alaska, around 3,000 miles from Toronto. That's, let me check on my phone. Yes, that's about 4,800 kilometers.
Wow. So is it colder than Toronto?
It's much colder than Toronto. It's the coldest city in the United States.
Page 95. Exercise 9. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. Is Fairbanks a small town? What else does Lily say about it?
Tell me a little more about Fairbanks, Lily.
Well, it's one of the biggest cities in Alaska. We have a large university, the University of Alaska Fairbanks. And the people there love ice hockey.
I can imagine. What other winter sports are there?
Well, there's good skiing in Fairbanks. Lots of people go there to ski.
Cool. I really like skiing.
And in the summer, there's the famous Midnight Sun baseball game. In June, it's still sunny at midnight.
Wow, sun at midnight? That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it is. Also, you should definitely try to see the northern lights between August and April.
I'd love to do that. That sounds so beautiful.
So, that's Fairbanks. But don't forget the low temperatures.
You know, Fairbanks sounds perfect. I think I should spend a month there. Well, maybe not in January.
Page 96. Exercise 10. Grammar focus. Questions with how.
How cold is Toronto in the winter?
It gets down to minus 25 degrees Celsius, minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit.
How hot is Fairbanks in the summer?
It gets up to about 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
How far is Toronto from Fairbanks?
It's about 4,800 kilometers, 3,000 miles.
How big is Seoul?
It's 605 square kilometers, 233.6 square miles.
How high is Mount Everest?
It's 8,848 meters high, 29,028 feet.
How long is the Mississippi River?
It's about 3,700 kilometers long, 2,300 miles.
How deep is the Grand Canyon?
It's about 1,828 meters deep, 6,000 feet.